In the bustling city of Accra, where luxury cars shine under the hot sun and family secrets hide behind mansion walls, the unexpected death of one powerful man would expose betrayal, greed, and a truth no one was prepared for. Chief Kofi Mensah was a respected businessman, a wealthy cocoa exporter, and a man feared by many. But when he died suddenly, his own children buried him in secret. No funeral, no family gathering, no final respect. They thought they had buried the truth with him, but they forgot one thing. Chief Kofi Mensah had left behind a will, and that will changed everything. This is the story of how greed destroyed a family, and how that man got the final revenge. Chief Kofi Mensah was not an ordinary man. He owned land across Ghana, businesses in Kumasi and Tokoradi, and a massive mansion in East Legon, one of the richest neighborhoods in Accra. People called him the Lion of Cocoa. He built his empire from nothing. He started as a poor village boy in a small town near Cape Coast. He carried cocoa sacks with his bare hands. He slept hungry. He fought for every coin, until one day hard work changed his life. Years later, he became one of the richest men in the region, but wealth came with a price. His wife, Mama Ifua, died early, leaving behind 3 children: Kwame, the first son; Abena, the only daughter; and Kojo, the youngest son. Chief Kofi gave them everything: the best schools, luxury cars, foreign vacations, expensive lifestyle. But he made one mistake. He never taught them the value of struggle. Kwame, the eldest, was proud and arrogant. He believed the family empire already belonged to him. He drank expensive whiskies and called himself the next king. Abena loved appearances, designer clothes, luxury parties, social media fame. She cared more about image than family. Kojo, the youngest, was reckless. Gambling, nightclubs, bad friends, debts everywhere. The 3 siblings only agreed on one thing: their father was taking too long to die. They smiled in front of him, but behind closed doors, they complained. When will the old man release control? How long must we wait? Everything is ours anyway. Only one person remained loyal to Chief Kofi: his nephew, Yao. Yao lived in the village, simple, respectful, hardworking. He managed the cocoa farm and never asked for more. Chief Kofi trusted Yao more than his own children, and that made them hate him. One rainy evening, Chief Kofi returned from a business meeting in Kumasi. He looked weak, very weak. He held his chest, his breathing changed. He collapsed in the living room. "Father!" the housemaid screamed. The family rushed him to the hospital, but it was too late. Heart failure. Chief Kofi Mensah was dead. The doctor removed his glasses slowly. "I am sorry, he didn't make it." Silence. Then something strange happened. Instead of grief, Kwame smiled. Very slightly, Abena quickly asked, "Did he leave any hospital document?" Kojo whispered, "Who has access to the bank accounts?" Yao, who had rushed from the village overnight, stood there in disbelief. His uncle has just died, but the children were already discussing money. That was when he knew something was wrong. Traditionally in Ghana, the death of a respected elder is announced publicly. Funeral preparations are grand. Family gathers, the community mourns, but Kwame refused. No long funeral, no unnecessary expenses. Abena agreed. We bury him quickly and move on. Kojo nodded. Yes, quietly. Yao was shocked. What do you mean quietly? He deserves honor. Kwame snapped. You are just a nephew. Stay in your place. Within 48 hours, Chief Kofi was buried. Secretly. No proper announcement. No extended family. No village elders. No final respect. Even the villagers were shocked. People whispered, this is not normal. Something is hidden. The children are afraid of something. And they were right. Because the siblings believed if they buried him quickly, they could take control before anyone asked questions. But fate had other plans. 3 days later, a black SUV stopped at the mansion gate. Out stepped Barrister Nana Asare, Chief Kofi's personal lawyer. Calm, sharp, dangerously observant. He entered the house carrying one brown envelope. The siblings welcomed him with fake politeness. Kwame smiled. Barrister, thank you for coming. We should discuss transfer of assets. The lawyer sat down slowly. I am here for exactly that. Abena leaned forward. Yes, father's will. Kojo smiled. Let's not waste time. Barrister Nana adjusted his glasses. There is one problem. Silence. The will cannot be read until all named beneficiaries are present. Kwame frowned. Who else? The lawyer looked directly at him. Yao. The room froze. Abena stood up. Impossible. Kojo shouted, that village boy? The lawyer remained calm. Yes, he is included. Kwame's jaw tightened. For the first time. For the first time, fear entered the room. The next morning, everyone gathered. Tension filled the room like smoke. Barrister Nana opened the envelope. Chief Kofi's voice seemed to echo through every word. To my children, if you are hearing this, then I have gone to join your mother. Abena began to cry. Real tears this time. The lawyer continued. I spent my life building wealth, but wealth without character is distraction. Kwame looked away. To Kwame, my first son. He smiled. The East Lagon mansion shall not belong to you. His smile vanished. It shall be converted into a foundation for widows and orphaned children. Silence. Kwame stood up. What nonsense is this? The lawyer continued. To Abena. She sat straight. My daughter, beauty fades, but kindness remains. Since you valued appearance over family, your inheritance shall be one sedi and my prayers. Abena gasped. One sedi? To Kojo. Kojo whispered. No, I have paid your debt enough in this life. I will not pay them in death. You inherit nothing. Kojo nearly fainted. The room exploded. This is fake. This is madness. But the lawyer raised his hands. There is more. Everyone became silent. To Yao, the room froze. The farms, the cocoa business, the land, and controlling shares of all companies shall belong to you. Shock, absolute shock. Yao himself could not breathe. The lawyer read the final line. Because among all my children, you alone understood that family is built by loyalty, not blood. Silence. Heavy. Painful. Final. Kwame lost control. He threw a glass across the room. This thief planned this. Abena screamed at Yao. You manipulated father. Kojo shouted. You stole our future. Yao stood there, shaking. I never asked for any of this. But they didn't care. Greed had blinded them. They forgot every insult they ever gave him. Now they wanted mercy. Kwame offered money. Abena offered partnership. Kojo begged. But Yao remembered everything. The disrespect, the humiliation, the secret burial, the dishonor. And for the first time, he spoke with strength. When he was alive, you treated him like a burden. Now that he's gone, you remember he was your father. Silence. You buried him like a secret, but he left the truth behind. No one could answer. Just when they thought it was over, Barrister Nana said, there is one final instruction. Everyone turned. Chief Kofi had left a recording video. The television was switched on. There he was, alive, strong, looking directly at them. My children, even Kwame sat down. If you are angry, good. Anger means truth has entered your heart. He looked tired. But I watched you for years. I saw your greed. I saw your disrespect. Abena cried harder. He continued. If you buried me with love, perhaps things will be different. But if you buried me in secret, he paused. Then you proved I made the right decision. No one moved. He smiled softly. Yao, protect what I built, not for yourself, but for the next generation. Then his final words. The greatest inheritance is not money, it is character. The screen went black, and with it, their pride. Months later, the mansion became a charity home. Widows and children filled the once proud hall. Kwame lost his luxury lifestyle. His friends disappeared. Abena's fake social media life collapsed. Kojo fled the city because of debt collectors. But Yao transformed the family business. He helped the village, built a school, renovated the clinic, created jobs. And every year on Chief Kofi's Remembrance Day, he organized the grand funeral the old man deserved. The whole village came, this time with honor, because respect delayed is still better than disrespect forever. Sometimes people think inheritance is about money, but true inheritance is wisdom, respect, character. Chief Kofi's children wanted riches without responsibility. They buried their father in secret, but his will exposed everything. And in the end, the man they mocked became their true heir, because blood makes you related, but loyalty makes you family. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe and share, because someone out there needs this lesson today. Tell us in the comments, do you think Chief Kofi made the right decision? Or what was he too harsh? Let's talk below. And remember, greed can bury love, but truth always rises again.